Hi!
Hello,
Hi boys and girls!
everyone.
So welcome back to my channel again, and you all know Carrie. Carrie has been traveling with me in Langkawi these past few days.
It's been wonderful.
Yes, so we are at CBA here at Pelangi Hotel. CBA is like a beachfront dinner bar place. This place is wonderful. You've got the sea view of Chenang Beach, and this has been such a lazy day for us. We're not going anywhere. We didn't go anywhere. We were just what? What did we do just now?
We will just chill on the beach. You don't have to do anything here. As you can see behind me, the sun deck chairs everywhere, coconut trees. I mean, it is amazing setting.
Yeah, so we didn't do anything. We were just gossiping and just planning for our next trip, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, cheers to our trip so far, Carrie.
Has been
Thank
a
you so
wonderful
much,
time.
Carrie.
Cheers.
Boys and girls, everything you see on the content of Langkawi, I need to thank Carrie because Carrie was the one who suggested me most of the things that we were doing and what I am doing here in Langkawi. So a big thanks to you, Carrie.
You are welcome. I'm so glad that everything turned out so well. Weather perfect, activities, everything. I mean, it's such a beautiful place to be, especially after 3.5 months of lockdown.
No,
in
more
Malaysia.
than 3.5
How many
months. Come
months?
on,
4 months?
7 months. According to the people here, it was like almost 7 months lockdown. And again, everything you saw in this content, Carrie. I mean, Carrie, you've been to Langkawi many times, right?
I think this might be my fifth time.
Your fifth time.
And the most recent one was in December last year. Yeah,
Nice,
December last year, 8 months ago.
Nice. So, how are you enjoying your Langkawi trip so far?
I think the weather has been gorgeous. No doubt about that. Malaysia, we have one of the best weather, tropical weather, 28 degrees Celsius and above every day.
It is really a paradise here, and that's why we flocked here. I mean, we go to very exotic places, far-flung places around the world, but all
Yeah.
you need to do is come to Langkawi,
Yeah,
right?
that's
It's such
right,
a
short
blessed
flight.
island. You know, I want to address this, Carrie.
Yes.
And this might offend a lot of people. But I tell you, when I made the trip, when they announced, of course, both of us immediately booked ticket, right?
Correct.
And when I got here, I told everybody, I'm coming to Langkawi. Everybody said, you're gonna get COVID, and you're gonna spread COVID, you're gonna create new cluster. Did you ever get that from your friend?
I think a few of my friends have sent me messages and said they hesitate a little bit about the trip. But I think it's every individual your own choice.
Yes.
At the end of the day, Langkawi open. We actually follow the Phuket sandbox method. That is where all the residents in Langkawi, I think they reached 90% fully vaccinated before they decided to reopen the island at the safest way. So I think it's pretty safe, to travel now.
That's why I said always. If you feel uncomfortable,
Yeah.
you stay at home,
Yeah,
right? And
correct.
you don't force people to think the way you do.
Yes.
Because, last year, we don't have vaccine and we don't have Delta, okay? We don't have vaccine and we don't have Delta. Now we have vaccine and our vaccination rate is doing pretty good, right?
Yeah, 90% is great.
Yeah, and the world just have to move on. And I personally think spreading fear
Yeah.
is just as worse as spreading COVID.
You have to ask yourself, when do you start? If it's
Right.
not at 90%
Then-
fully vaccinated.
Then how? These
Yeah.
people, many of the tourist people that I talked to, they were
Yes.
like so welcoming tourists. And to honest, I don't see any crowd. Did you see any crowd?
I gotta be honest, I've been on the main beach, which is right behind us, along the stretch here. In the afternoon, if you go, you will see less than 20 people on the beach.
Yeah. And I think everybody is trying their best, to adhere to the SOP.
Yeah.
I saw people wearing face masks. It is not as what you saw in the news. We don't need to watch the news. We are here and we show you in the past video how it is like, right?
For all of you who is watching this video right now, you can see behind me how many people have you actually seen. Is this place crowded? And this is Pantai Chenang. the main beach in Langkawi.
Exactly. This is the main beach, and you see there is hardly anybody here. It is the weekend, right? It is the
It's
weekend
Saturday,
now
yeah,
where we're
correct.
filming. And when I left, some of my friends said, you know, you're gonna spread COVID. And another friend, he texted me about, you know, the situation in Langkawi. And I
But
tell
is
you,
he here though?
no,
That's my
I
question.
mean what I mean is none of them are here to witness this, and I think only one person
Yeah.
wish me, you know,
Enjoy
good
your
luck and
trip.
enjoy my trip. That only one person. That is just not nice, I would think. That's why I said spreading fear is worse than you spreading COVID. I mean, COVID is not God's punishing people for their sin. Like remember in the 80s?
Yes.
Like people say, oh, he got AIDS because he was a bad person. That is, I mean, COVID doesn't look at this person is bad and then he got COVID, right?
Yeah, and also I think if you're fully vaccinated, the statistics shows that if you get COVID, it's actually mild or no symptoms.
Yeah.
So I mean, my view is the travel industry has to start. Imagine that if you or your family members work along one
One of the
one of the mega
company-
the
yeah,
water sports
sport
company here.
yeah.
They have no income
For 7 months.
7 months, you know, and right now 90% fully vaccinated. They
Yeah.
have to go back to work
Exactly.
to support their family.
And we are all tested before we came.
Absolutely.
So, and then of course people say, oh, you know, so many people tested positive. And I said, of course you're going to get people who tested positive at the
Correct.
airport, right? It's normal. This is normal. What is not normal is you spreading fear amongst Malaysian and say, once you step out of the house, you're going to get Delta. I mean, that's not going to help our country.
Well, I guess those people who actually said that, I will guess they are not working, they're not relying on tourism to get their income.
Those are the privileged ones.
Correct.
Those are the
very
privileged,
lucky ones.
lucky privileged people who has
Yep.
their own pool, their own gym,
Yes.
and they don't have to step out.
Yep,
and
I agree.
I personally, I'm gonna get a lot of heat about this, but I personally,
You have to view your opinion.
I
You
mean,
have to
I-
actually express
I
it.
personally don't like people who are like, I'm the model citizen. Look at me, I am the model citizen.
You
And-
are a model citizen.
No, I mean those people who like, I'm the model citizen. I never step out from my house. I will never step out of the house from the next 2 years. These people, they are like, they feel like they're superior, but actually they are privileged and snobbish.
I think at the end of the day, you know, we all can't be in our house for too
Right,
long
I
for
know.
mental reason that we need
Yeah.
to stay healthy physically
Yeah.
and mentality. So being able to actually have freedom
Freedom
and walk
and-
on. I don't know some of you who are viewing this video. You probably have the luxury of having a beachfront
Beachfront,
near you. You
your
know, maybe
own
not
home,
beachfront home.
yeah.
Yeah, probably 10 minutes
Like a
from your
villa.
back. Being in KL, a city where we haven't seen ocean
Yeah.
for what, 9
I
months?
haven't seen that ages. Come on, yeah. I don't want to spend too much time on these people who don't like us going on holiday. Let's talk about Langkawi.
But they are watching this video though,
I
and
re-
wish that they are here.
honestly,
That's the thing.
honestly, I don't care. I don't read negative comments. So you can like leave negative comment. I really don't care. Let's move on. So you have been to Langkawi many times.
Yes.
What do you like about Langkawi?
I will say the setting of the tropical Malaysian beaches. I mean, around here, I'm surrounded by coconut trees. For me, coconut trees on the beach, that represent tropical. And tropical for me is the most beautiful recipe for
So
a
you,
great
you
holiday.
like the vibe, like,
Yep,
the
absolutely.
tropical vibe.
Absolutely, yeah.
But what do you don't like about Langkawi? The massive.
So far I can't think about
prices, you
anything.
think
No,
no?
I love the prices here. I mean, like $20 for 2 hours massage.
I know.
Who wouldn't love it, right?
I know. Last night the massage was like less than 20 USD, and I fell asleep.
For 2 hours
I
as
know.
well.
What would you advise my viewer to do when they reach Langkawi? Like, what are the top things that you must do in Langkawi that we did? What do you advise?
I would say that so far the highlight for me is the sunset cruise.
Yes. Oh my God.
Absolutely
The sunset
beautiful,
cruise.
yeah.
It is so cheap. And
yeah.
and it is so cheap, and
Yeah.
they offer you barbecue food.
Correct,
And
yes.
then the service here is
Oh, was really good.
excellent, right?
Yeah,
The
was
one that we
very
went
good,
with.
yeah.
And then I thought they had the jacuzzi
The
thing.
saltwater jacuzzi, and I think to check your weather before you do that.
Yeah.
But we were very lucky. We have
yeah.
one of the best sunsets
Yeah.
on the sunset
So
cruise.
sunset cruise. What about the second one, Carrie?
I would say second one here is Langkawi cable car.
Cable car, cable car.
Yeah.
It can get very packed though, so you must.
On a weekday, I think you have to go on a weekday.
Yeah, you have to go on a weekday. It's
Yeah.
really packed, but the view, I've done it with my
It's amazing,
family.
yeah. The view is
Spectacular.
amazing, yeah.
What about the third thing?
Massage. We would love it. I have to say that's one of my highlights.
Yeah.
You come to a resort holiday. I mean, honestly, that means that you're off work. You're not
Massage,
working.
yeah.
You know, you have the sunshine every day, and in the afternoon you go for massage.
Yeah,
Spa.
my massage was amazing. Okay, the fourth thing.
Jet ski.
Jet ski, yes.
We
Oh
did
my
it, yeah.
god. So
The
jet ski, they brought you to different places.
Yeah, three,
3, 4
4 places.
places. And be sure, to bring your goggle because you can swim. Be sure to bring cash because they're gonna bring you to the lake, so you need cash to go in.
Yeah.
What about the fifth one that you must do when you in Langkawi?
I would say barbecue seafood.
Barbecue seafood.
Barbecue seafood on the beach. You know, we
Barbecue-
find a lot of restaurants here. There's a
Right.
barbecue seafood.
Right.
Yeah,
So like a
fresh.
romantic barbecue sunset, right?
Correct.
I think Langkawi has like really the best sunset. And so these are the 5 things you must do for Langkawi. Cheers! And we did most of them.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I think I've done all of them.
I've done all of them too. Cheers.
Cheers.
So we are traveling in very uncertain time and different time. We are still in the pandemic, of course. Like now they call it endemic or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So we are traveling in an unusual time. Book earlier flights. The first flight I would advise. Book the earliest flight and also come to the airport early. Do the test before you fly, right?
40 hours.
48
yes.
hours before you fly to make sure that all these hassle, there won't be any risk that you miss the flight or they won't let you out of the flight and things like that. You have to be both vaccinated, both 2 doses. You have to have 2 doses vaccinated.
14 days
And-
after the second
yeah,
dose.
exactly,
Yes,
14 days. So
14 days
everyone
after.
you see on this island, and the local also are like 90%.
90% residents here
Resident.
have been fully vaccinated. I think at least 90%.
At least
yeah.
90%, and every tourist you see here are fully vaccinated with 14 days, and they have tested negative. So
Correct.
it is safe, right?
It is safe, and I think that this is the great time to come because it has people, but it's not as crowded as like pre-COVID time.
And thought about the prices. My goodness.
Yeah, you can get really good prices
my
during the
hotel
time.
was 80% off,
Yeah.
and I can bargain anything I want
On
the
beach,
beach,
yes.
on the tours, and on the hotel and the transport. This is the time to come.
And you enjoy the attraction more because remember, during the old days when like just such as the jet ski tour, when you actually stop at the first attraction and one of the island, the first thing you will see, I remember there will be like 20 jet ski or 20 boats right
I
there.
know.
But at the moment, like a few days ago, I went on a jet
Yeah,
ski tour. There
yeah.
was 3 jet ski and 1 tiny boat.
Yeah.
So there was no one there.
Yeah.
And enjoy, have the place for yourself. It's
Yeah.
the best time to actually
Yeah,
enjoy Langkawi.
it's actually the best place to social distance because
Right.
they have very low cases. The population is very small and everybody is spread out, right?
Yeah, yes.
I mean, it's the biggest island in Malaysia, and every hotel like St. Regis is here, Westin is here, Four Seasons is here.
Yeah.
It's really spread out. There is no like except for Penang, but there's not really a city or a big town. where
Even
it's-
Penang is not super busy
Yeah.
compared to December when I came last year.
Yeah. And I hope that through this video we show you life can be normal. If we all get vaccinated, life can be normal and we can go back to where we are slowly.
I'm so proud of Malaysia. I think Malaysia has done such a fantastic job
Yes.
in speeding up our vaccination
yeah,
rate.
yeah.
Yes, it's one of
And-
the most successful projects.
Yes,
Yeah.
and let's congratulate all the Malaysians.
Yes, cheers!
So we are almost the end of our. I mean, you are at the end of your trip. You're flying back tomorrow.
Oh,
right?
really? I don't remember about my flight. Sorry. I having too much. That's such a great
You have to
time
go,
here.
You have to go, Carrie. You have to go.
Okay, you probably have to send me to the airport, okay? Because I'm not willing to go home yet.
I know. I don't. I mean, I'm staying a few more days.
Oh, lucky
but I
you.
am. I am not going to do any filming, anything. I'm just gonna relax and chill. I'm not gonna do recording and stuff.
Are you sure? They
Yes.
need you. They need you. And your drone is gonna get rusty if you're not flying it.
I mean, everywhere you look is so beautiful.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
people are just, the locals are just so welcoming.
The local, I think everyone has been
Yes.
very happy.
I mean,
Yeah.
they could act the other way. They could like, foreigners, right? But they have opened their homes. They've opened their hospitality to receive us.
Service is really
Yes.
good everywhere.
We really want to thank
Yeah.
the people of Langkawi
Yes.
because you guys like open your doors to tourists,
Yes.
and you guys are, you know, the frontliner now to show Malaysia that this will work, right?
Yeah, I think every resident on the island want this to be a success. I
Yes.
mean, honestly, I even noticed that whenever I jump onto a Uber or Grab,
yeah.
the first thing every driver will say to you, "Hi, how are you? What have you been doing during this holiday? You know, like do you need any more
That's
suggestions?"
what they say to you?
Yeah.
Oh,
This morning
they didn't
I
ask for your phone number?
I hope not.
Well, they-
I'm glad not.
Oh, okay. So let's wish Langkawi a success. With me, you hold my mic. With me singing a song, then
Yes.
we dedicate this to Langkawi, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. I really need to say what I feel. Langkawi has so much appeal. The best place to get a seafood meal.
Wonderful.
Langkawi. Langkawi, you've got style. Blue sky, sunshine, white sand by the miles. When you live in this town, each day is sublime. The coolest of people, they're warm and divine. Langkawi, you got styles. Blue sky, sunshine, white sand by the miles. There's ball club and nightclubs, all within reach. Dance the salsa till morning, then lie on the beach. Each view is a postcard, each day a great time. The cream of the crop, it's the top of the line. Langkawi, you got style. Blue sky, sunshine, white sand on the mile. Carrie, sing with me. Langkawi, you got style. Yay! Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
And stay safe and stay happy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And come to Langkawi.
I'm going to massage later.
I'm also thinking about that.
Yeah, let's go massage. You are going massage. Bye.
Bye.